The new year is right around the corner. 2017 is bringing us a bunch of sequels for a lot of our favorite anime. Here's the top ones I'm most looking forward to, and I'm sure you are too. Coming in at number 10 is the Evangelion final movie. This is the fourth and final chapter of the rebuild of Evangelion series. It's been 4 years since the last installment. It'll be a decade since the first one debuted by the time that this last one comes out. Evangelion's final installment would normally be higher for me, except that we haven't yet been given an actual concrete release date. It originally was slated to be released in 2015, but then got pushed back. The delay was due to Anno's involvement in the recent Shin Godzilla movie. Hideaki Anno apologized for the delay and has confirmed that he's working hard on this final chapter. The expected release date right now is supposed to be sometime in 2017. We'll see. Number 9. Steins Gate Zero. Are you ready to go back to the wonderful world of Steins Gate? Steins Gate Zero is an extension to the Steins Gate anime. This takes place in the Beta World timeline. You may have already checked out episode 23 Beta of Steins Gate. That's pretty much the setup for this upcoming Steins Gate Zero anime route. This is supposed to flesh out some of the events that are discussed at the end of the series. Right now, there's still not much known about this upcoming series. There's still no confirmation on whether it'll be another 24 episode series, a movie, or a few OVAs. I personally would much prefer another anime series. Similar to the previous one, this one would also be much higher on my list, but there's still also no release date confirmation yet. The pending release date right now is just sometime in 2017. Number 8. A new season for Fooly Cooly. A sequel to this one is pretty interesting. Fooly Cooly was this crazy tale, both visually and narrative-wise. The original Fooly Cooly series came out back in 2000. It was only 6 episodes, but it did tell a complete and finished story. How and in what way are they gonna follow this up with? That's where Toonami comes in. Toonami announced earlier this year that they would be co-producing not 1, but 2 new seasons for Fooly Cooly. They have given us a hint to what the sequel will bring. The new season for Fooly Cooly will take place several years after the original. This one is gonna focus on a new teenage girl, Hidomi. One day, a new teacher arrives at her school. Her name? Haruko. You could guess where this is heading. The craziness is about to begin again. The first sequel to Fooly Cooly will be premiering in late 2017. Number 7. Digimon Adventure Tri Loss. This is going to be the 4th chapter to the Digimon Adventure sequel. The previous movie, Digimon Tri Confession, left us with a little bit of a cliffhanger. We're back to the digital world in this next installment, but something is not right. A former enemy from the past is suddenly making a return, perhaps working with the Digimon Emperor too. Every Digimon Tri movie so far has focused on 2 specific Digidestin. It might be different for this next installment. Digimon Tri Loss seems to be highlighting Sora and her Digimon partner, Biyomon. They're likely also going to be addressing her relationship with Tai and Matt. Digimon Tri Loss is set to come out late February. Number 6. Boku no Hero Academia Season 2. Before this anime even debuted, everyone was championing this as the next Naruto, One Piece, or even Bleach. Well, hopefully not that last one. Boku no Hero's first season dropped in the spring of this year. It introduced us to this world where pretty much everyone had some type of superhero power. Boku no Hero's story largely centers around our protagonist, Deku. Deku happened to develop his unique abilities different from everyone else's. Is Boku no Hero really the next Naruto or One Piece? Honestly, it's too early to call, at least based off of the anime. The first season was only 12 episodes. I think it started with great momentum in this first season, but then it just suddenly stopped. A teaser trailer did just drop and confirm that the following season will cover the UA Sports Festival arc. Look forward to seeing Boku no Hero Academia Season 2 coming soon. Number 5. Konosuba Season 2. This is going to be a sequel to the first Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. The first season was a complete blast earlier this year. Konosuba is based on the second highest selling light novel in Japan. The story centers on a familiar tale of a protagonist that's suddenly thrown into this fantasy world. Think of Konosuba as a more lighthearted Re:Zero with a lot of comedic bits thrown in. The only problem with it was way too short. Only 10 freaking episodes. No surprise at all that this is getting a follow-up in the new year. Be ready for it. Number 4. One Punch Man Season 2. Do I really need to say anything else? After debuting late last year, One Punch Man was an explosive success. It's become one of those iconic series that newcomers to anime have used as a gateway. A follow-up to the first season was almost guaranteed. The actual confirmation for the sequel happened fairly recently. Expect the One Punch Man sequel sometime in 2017. Right now, it's even rumored that it might go past the 12 episode length of the original first season. The reason for this? More fight scenes. Definitely cannot wait. Number 3. The Sword Art Online movie, Ordinal Scale. They're sure taking their sweet time with announcing the third season. This is just something we're being given in the meanwhile. SAO Ordinal Scale is a movie taking place after the Mother Rosario's arc. This time, our protagonists are thrown into Ordinal Scale. Instead of dealing with virtual reality, Ordinal Scale is a fully augmented reality game. You know what that means. Time for everyone to get in shape. The movie is going to have a strong focus on both Kirito and Asuna, so definitely looking forward to this. Hopefully they do take advantage of the higher movie animation budget to give us some wonderful scenes. SAO Ordinal Scale comes out mid-February in Japan. Not too long after that, there is going to be a worldwide release in over 1,000 theaters. Number 2. Code Geass R3, or whatever they're going to be calling this sequel. All I'm saying is freaking finally. The sequel is titled Code Geass Fukatsu no Lelouch. This is being translated as Lelouch of the Resurrection. There's still no confirmation yet on whether this sequel is going to be a new anime series or possibly a movie. From what we do know, this sequel is going to be taking place several years after Lelouch's Zero Requiem plan. Right now, we really only got this teaser poster to go by. It highlights Lelouch, Suzaku, Karen, CC, and lastly, Orange-kun. This is the 10th anniversary for Code Geass. I had pretty much given up on any hope for this rumored sequel, but finally with this, we could look forward to a new Code Geass adventure in 2017. Now for the big one, Attack on Titan Season Number 2. This is a super long awaited sequel to the mega hit Attack on Titan. I do emphasize the time gap. It's been 4 freaking years since the first season debuted back in 2013. I think the Attack on Titan juggernaut needs no introduction. It's become another one of those animes that's transcended into the mainstream. Since its release, there's been a ton of newcomers that got in their first taste of anime through this. We've been waiting on this new season for years and years. It just seems so distant, but now that it's super close, it's starting to feel much more real. It is both exciting and a little scary when you think about it. Can this follow-up season be as good or better than the first? I do already have an idea of where Attack on Titan is heading, so for me, expectations on this are sky high. This Attack on Titan sequel is going to be premiering in the spring season of 2017. Let's just hope there's no more unexpected delays. Hey, thanks for watching. What are some of your most anticipated series coming in 2017? I bet that Attack on Titan is on your list too. Also, be sure to click here to subscribe. There's gonna be a new top anime video every week. Got any ideas for a future top anime video? Let me know your suggestion down below. You might see it in a future video if it's picked. If you did enjoy this one, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and check out these past top 10 videos and I'll see you guys later.